Hello there, welcome back to Sweden. Last time we broke free, but the price wasn't right. The price was very high, and thus we have to start basically planning ourselves the next war here. The truce will end in 54, 6 years. They're currently at war with Hansa, Riga, Lüneburg, and Oldenburg. I guess it's they're actually the defender, which is hilarious here. Huh. Well, as long as you keep Denmark occupied, I guess it's fine. But as I said last time, we'll probably end up here focusing on military, getting it stronger, and mostly using mercenaries again, I guess, in the beginning. Livonian Order, Novgorod, Denmark, and Norway are all prime targets for expansion, at least until further notice. And again, it took quite a toll on both war exhaustion and everything here. So what I'm currently just doing is biding my time, waiting for Novgorod to declare war on Muscovy or the other way around, and them annihilating each other's armies. Or Livonian Order here ending up in a war, which actually are now. They're actually at war with Poland. Poland probably declare war on the Teutons. That is actually brilliant. I wish I had the military access here. Seriously. If I had military access with Novgorod, I could have invaded Livonia right now. Let's see here. Military armies. Livonia. Livonian Order. They have 4,000 men currently. They do have a fair bit of manpower though, but basically I could have used this as a very good reason not to invade. Pomerania declared war upon Denmark. Okay, this is good. This is actually starting out to be quite an interesting game. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. I don't want any more advices, do I? I think I'll be fine. It's kind of too bad that I got a crappy king to begin with, but those were the cards I was dealt. Let's see. Full summits. Again, we do have some pretty good strength there. We can ease the tax burden. We can 5 years of national arrest and +2. I need my manpower, so let's get post-war tax relief. It's not the best thing, and again, I can't allow rebels to get a foothold on my country right now. It's already bad. Let's just be perfectly honest. I have 3.72 here as a base due to low legitimacy for a new king, my war exhaustion, which is still rather high, and basically I broke my nation. This is brilliant though. It is happening, but the Scotland alliance is very scary. Scotland will not be called in. Okay, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for. Do we want to gamble? Yes, says the idiot. I'm going to gamble here, and hopefully the gamble will pay off. Now, let's be perfectly honest here. What I need to do is take Neb and Ingermanland and just allow Muscovy to run their little rampage. Oh, my fleet lost. Well, that sucks. France is papal controller. Not too surprising. Manpower wise, I might just have to consider hiring some mercs now. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to hire 3 mercs, and with that, we're going to take 3 of our most heavily damaged units. Sorry, 4 of our most heavily damaged units, and consolidate them into a single one to basically save money once they're built, so we don't go over the force limit. It's going to be expensive anyways, but I think this is the best way. I can also now just do a quick siege of the border region, and I might actually go ahead and just take the border region. The religion will be wrong, as you can see, which is a problem, which is also kind of why I just want to take basically Ingermanland and Neva. So Muscovy might screw up my plan here, brilliantly so, I would dare say. I have no idea how they marched between 2 forts. They probably went to Ponsko, but yeah. Moscow will probably take Ingermanland just to piss me off. It's kind of what Muscovy does, to be perfectly honest. So I'll use this army here now to just do some quick sieges of the area that doesn't actually have any defenses. I love how the fortresses work. How about you just stay parked? Since you're losing battles, but you aren't losing men. Yeah, we're just going to have them stick together. It's safer that way. Well, never mind. Muscovy went on a rampage and murdered them anyways. Military attack. 4. Pike Square. Tactics plus 0.25 and land morale by half a point. That's actually going to be quite powerful, and if Denmark doesn't actually get tech 4 by the time we fight them again, they are doomed to lose. It's just so powerful in the early game if you have that advantage. But again, I'm going to have to rely on mercenary corps more so than anything else during that war, just because of how things currently are. So in theory here, I'm also helping Muscovy out quite a bit, because not only does this mean that Novgorod gets weakened in terms of that they can't actually create more forces, but I still don't understand how they can run around. There are 2 fortresses here, but they don't give a crap about that. Let's just go to Neva and help siege that province. But yeah, as I said here, the AI does apparently not care about fortresses. These 2 are basically too close to each other, which means the AI can ignore them to some degree, it looks like. I don't remember what people said about that, but basically 2 fortresses in the same zone of control means that the AI can just ignore them, and this basically acts as a province that doesn't have a zone of control for them, which is why they keep on running back and forth between them. Well, again, this war is basically over. Not really too much to be said here. The Livonian Order actually wants an alliance now. This is hilarious, they want an alliance. Do I want to give them that alliance? I don't think so, but Poland wants an alliance. Wow, is it because of my my sweet army? In theory here, again, it just, hopefully they don't stack. Seriously, if that happens, I'm going to be so poor. No, it's just one new one. I'll still focus military. That's the plan. We have improved relations with Poland to the point where we can now hopefully get an alliance as soon as the war with Novgorod is done. So again, I'll just go ahead, I'll wait, and we'll see how Novgorod ends. So basically what happened here, there were some sieges done, but whoever sieged them peaced out and it opened for me here. Novgorod quickly assembled a 3,000 man army that challenged my mercenaries here. I joined, then joined up with them. Apparently I've lost a mercenary unit, I dare say. No, I haven't lost a mercenary unit, I just split the wrong, well, unit away from it. That's my bad. The Livonian Order just announced me as a rival, meaning that alliance is definitely off the table. But we don't really care about said alliance, it's perfectly fine, I can deal with that. We have claims now to everything we want from them. And Poland is currently losing. Sorry, Poland is winning, I think. It seems like they're at war with Bohemia too, which puts them in an awkward position. But since they're actually allyless now, what I need to do is just have Muscovy finish this war. Let's just be perfectly honest, Muscovy should finish this war rather quickly. I'm very tempted to just retreat my armies completely and just allow Muscovy to finish it. But yeah, we'll retreat our armies and just allow Muscovy to siege this. And they might take this region too, for all I know, but it's not a big deal. Muscovy, on the other hand, is rather scary to deal with. I don't want to go to war with them if I can avoid it. So what we're going to do here is actually start improving relations with them too. They are friendly towards me, as you can see. And if I manage to set myself up with a... Oh, are you joking? Of course. Of course. That was what I was going to say. If I manage to set myself up with a Polish Muscovite alliance, then that puts me in a very, very dominating seat for, well, the future. War exhaustion is again going very, very high up, so I might use some diplomatic power here to just reduce that, to keep myself, well, afloat. But for now, however, I'll just allow Muscovy to finish this war, and as soon as they're done, we'll go ahead with our peace terms. Well, what happens so many other times is happening again. We now have a stalemate in terms of the peace deal. To be perfectly honest, I would definitely like to get both Neva and England, but if Muscovy doesn't make a peace deal very soon, I might just skip that, because of the fact that I need to basically peace out here rather quickly just so that I can actually ally myself with Poland and Muscovy before they ally themselves with someone stronger, and thus take, well, this opportunity, if you will, away from me. Let's just consolidate the regiments. I don't need that big of an army if I have both Muscovy and Poland on my side. So that should be fine. But also if Muscovy takes England land, we will end up in a kind of a feud, if you will, over the land. Let's see, does fabricate claims on Denmark? We will fabricate on the island here. No, that's actually a core of mine, so I don't need to. Let's just fabricate on Shelland then, and worst case scenario here, we'll actually take Shelland in the reclamation war. And we'll start with Bohuslan and probably Vamland. And we might actually also take the northern region here, messing up my, well, religious stability even more. But I'll just wait a tiny bit here and then see what Muscovy does. So one of my worst fears actually ended up happening. Muscovy did take England. And again, I think the AI did this just to, well, fluff me over. Let's just be perfectly honest. They took England and have no connection to it whatsoever. And we are no longer on friendly terms, which means that if I'm lucky, I might get military access. I might actually just go ahead and get military access right away. But that's just player level dick move. I do understand that Peskov is their vassal, but still, there are limits to dickishness that the AI should have. But that's interesting, though, that the AI would do something like that. Now, on the other hand, I'm very tempted to see here if I can now go ahead and just go straight forward for vassalization of Novgorod, which I can. And then we can fuck Muscovy over even more. So we'll go for this. Should be perfectly fine. And then we'll go after Livonia. Poland will still be at war for a little bit longer, I think. So I should, in theory, have enough time to hopefully get this done. And if I can then vassalize Novgorod, we can use their cause to go after Muscovy and basically crush them. It's basically the same strategy as I had last time. I'm not very creative. Oh, I should check this out. We have so many peasants, and I should have reduced. I should have reduced so much earlier. 20 local autonomy basically everywhere, and 50 prestige loss. I guess we'll have to accept. I would not have been able to fight all those rebels, and if they'd siege anything, I would be dead anyways. Effects from a current prestige. I'm impressed. We have negative prestige, and there we go. That makes more sense. The effect of this could actually mean that I will not be able to ally myself or get the alliance with Poland. They still like me, don't get me wrong, but from my perspective, worst case scenario here is that this will trigger them into a position where they'll basically go ahead and say that how should I put this? Say that I don't have a high enough diplomatic reputation, which could actually be a case. But I'll just go ahead and siege Novgorod, last province here, then we'll vassalize them, and then we'll go after Denmark. That is the plan. And speaking of vassals, Poland here just went and made the Teutonic Order into a puzzle, literally. So I'll have to fight Poland sometime in the future, but I kind of also tend to just keep Poland around as a good ally / friend until the point where we're done with Holy Roman Empire. Basically just get line from the north, then start fighting Poland over the border regions. It could work, let's just be honest, it could work. It's not a horribly wrong idea. It could definitely, well, hopefully work, I guess I should say. But we're almost done with siege in Novgorod, and I think that's the last thing we're going to do before we leave it off here. So I'll be back probably very late this night. So if you have any suggestions to what you think I should do, feel free to come with them. And again, I know that my first moves here have been, well, insane at best. But I decided to do this just because of the fact is that hopefully the Novgorod vassal here will help me out. And hopefully Poland won't be too angry about allying me. let's just face it, I now have one of the most powerful early game factions on my side, Poland-Lithuania, in a union. So, all in all, I don't really lose anything by doing this, and even though I would like to just conquer some of Novgorod, I can very well just keep them as a vassal, and then work from there. Now, if I were to declare war on Denmark, which I will, very, very soon, would the Poles help me out here? They would not right now because of their war exhaustion. They have death and the attitude, so basically they don't want to. If I were to declare war on Livonian Order, they would probably not join in because of truce timer. So as you can see here, I do have some small problems I need to work out before we can make moves. But we'll figure that out next time. Thank you for watching, and as I said, I'll see you next time. Bye.